So yesterday was Rabenu Chayim Palacci's yortzeit, and I'll just tell you just a few stories of Rabenu Chayim Palacci. Stories of Rabenu Chayim Palacci. First story goes, first of all, you have to understand how big of a tzaddik he was. He was such a tzaddik that it's brought down. He wrote in one of his sefarim. First of all, he had a lot of sefarim. I'm talking about like tons, over 70 sefarim. Like, you know what it is? Try to write one sefer in your lifetime. Try to see how hard it is to do. You know, he wrote over 70 sefarim, and he wrote over there. It's brought down that what in one of his sefarim is heavens and earth could testify that he didn't waste any time of learning Torah. He was always learning Torah. No bitul Torah. Of course, he has to eat, he has to drink, but any other time, he was learning Torah until the tzibur needed him. Once the tzibur needed him, once the people in the world needed him, like the whoever it is, the congregations, the community needed him, then already he went out to help out the people. But until the age of 19, he writes, heaven and earth could testify on me that I didn't waste any time besides learning Torah. I didn't waste any time. I was learning Torah constantly to the age of 19. Hit 19, the people found out how great he was. The people found out how amazing he was. And that being said, he says, you know what? If that's the case, what happened was, people needed him and he helped out. He would write even in his, he had a type of writings that he writes over there. He says that all day he was busy with the people. This person had a bet din, and this person had a this, and this person had a that, and this person had that. He was busy with the people. And he would say, oh, what about my learning Torah? He would never stop learning. His learning Torah was constant. He brought it down at one time. It was an amazing point. He was so, it wasn't just big with the Jews. The Goyim even knew him. The Goyish world knew him. One time, one of the government officials, he took the rabbi, he started screaming at the rabbi. He was the Hambashi, he was the Gadol Ador. And he hit it, slapped him on his face a little bit. Like this. Smacked it out like this. That day he died. The day that he touched Rabbi Yosef Palacci in his face, he died that day. Now, you can imagine how kadosh he is. Yes, he was sensitive to people. He was so sensitive. First of all, he had all his boys were all massive Talmidei Chachamim. He had a son Abraham, Yosef. He had a son Yitzhak. All of them wrote sefarim, but not one sefarim. Numerous amount of sefarim they wrote. And it's brought down that one time his sensitivity of Rabbi Yosef Palacci was so great. It's brought down at one time there was one of they would walk the rabbi from the shul to his house every Friday night. You know, after shul, they would walk the rabbi. And they would just walk the, okay, Rabbi Shabbat Shalom, and you go home. No, the whole kahal would walk the rabbi to his house. That's how it was. And one time what happened was that there was one of the people that walked with him home. He passed away. He passed away one time. He was older. He passed away, and that Friday night he changed the route. The route, the way to go home. He went a little bit. He rerouted everybody. He says, Rabbi, what's going on over here? He says, let me explain. There's something called sensitivity. And this person that would walk with us home, his almanah, she's going to see his wife is going to see everybody walking home together, and she's going to cry from the window not seeing her husband walking with everybody together with that. I don't want to feel that sad. Where's my husband? Where's my husband? He used to walk with her around. Where's my husband? They don't want that sad. So therefore, we rather not to give her that pain to see, everybody's walking with your husband. So therefore, you understand, there's many other stories about him. But at the end of the day, you have to know, he was a chacham. He didn't stop learning. He didn't stop helping the people. He wouldn't stop for a second. I'm talking about day and night. You read his biography about him. He even writes about what happened, the days, what happened. It says from the morning when he would wake up till the night, he was busy with the people, trying to make shalom, whatever he had to do, he did. And it was a very tremendous loss that we lost him. But everybody quotes him. And all his sefarim, he named Chayim, Hayeh, Amoed L'Kol Hay, Sefer L'Kol Hay, everything is L'Hai. He wrote on every topic in the Torah, every single topic, Zohar, Homash, Nabi, Tehillim, everything you name it, Halacha, he had it. And this is just a little bit of scope of Rabbi Yosef Palacci.